Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And today I have some extremely exciting news to share. First of all, guys, there is a 30,000 XRP competition. I've told you guys about this for the last couple of days. Hopefully you've seen it come by a couple of times already. But right now the competition has officially started. You can still enter, however, for the next 8 days. And look at this. This is the ranking. And pretty funny, but yes, the last 6 people here don't really even, at least they didn't really have a good trade in whatsoever. These guys haven't even traded. And right now these people with 0% profit in the trading competition are looking to win themselves 200 XRP for doing absolutely nothing. Isn't that pretty funny? Isn't that pretty funny? It is pretty funny to me, guys. And that's the joke with all of this. I've told you before, I've seen a couple of these rankings where the top 10 is at, for example, minus 0.5%. Now again, there's still a couple of days to go, but it has officially started. Make sure you enter. The more people that enter, the more money that's going to be given away. Right now it is 6,000, but we can get this to 30,000. So once more, check it out. Link is down below. Then there was a very big discussion over on Twitter, and I at first didn't want to intervene or talk about it, but right now I'm getting kind of fed up. And that is the whole BitBoy situation. Let me quickly make this clear, alright? BitBoy, I think he's just a normal human being, so he does not deserve a lot of hate. But praise is something very, very far from what this should deserve, in my opinion. Now, let's quickly take a look, and then I'll explain why I believe that's so. BitBoy now into Flare and its impact on XRP. XRP to crush DeFi competitors, Ripple Flare network, the next big thing in crypto. You must understand that BitBoy wasn't really an XRP holder. I don't even know if he's actually a big XRP holder now. He is a marketer. He is a person who makes money from you. And I've told you guys about this a couple of times by now, that people switch up with the tides if it works better for them. BitBoy has a team, we talked about this before as well, and they most likely seek the content that he should be talking about, and he just reads it up. At least that's what I'm thinking. Alright, so in this specific case here again, he didn't think about talking about XRP. No, one of his team members said, you know what, talk about XRP, talk about Flare. That's what those guys want. That's how you get more likes, more community engagement, and that's how you're going to grow even bigger on YouTube, because he's the biggest guy. You have a lot of reputation to keep up with. Why am I saying that? Because if he was really an XRP enthusiast, or if the team really wanted to put some effort into it, they would take a couple of minutes to make sure that a lot of the stuff they say is not dumb, stupid, and just not correct. Jono says here, didn't fact check this, so mind the discrepancy if there is any. He said there were 100 million XRP created. That's 100 billion actually. Small mistake there. And another thing which we talked about before was that he said XRP was created in 2018, when of course that's not the truth either. Bill here says, I think he is well below in knowledge the guys you do regular videos on XRP, but I like to hear his slant on it. And once more, it's not his slant, it's what somebody else wrote, just a miscellaneous person. Maybe it's 2 people you don't really know, the person who wrote it. It's different. You know, it's different. It's not based upon news. It's not based upon any of that stuff. It's based upon what they can quickly find to make a good and enticing video. So, can I recommend you guys to watch this? No. Is it entertainment? Yes. And is it ultimately good for XRP? Well, debatable. Like here. Jono says it's positive. The main thing, that's the main thing. I think he wants to take credit for XRP's success a little, could be. It doesn't take much to do a bit of research before making a video to his large following. He should do at least that. And that's what I'm also thinking here. Do a little bit of research, put a little bit of extra effort into explain XRP proper. Then again, he is expanding on XRP piece by piece. So you can see this as a good thing and as a bad thing because he's trying to take more credit for XRP's rise. I don't know. And he says, true, indeed, and with over 1 million followers, he has enormous sources of information, so I always listen to him, and his sources probably told him Flare is going live very soon, hence the timing of his video on Flare and XRP, which is also what I think. Just get a lot of clicks, get a lot of attention, get more followers, because he's the biggest crypto guy out there, so obviously. Just wanted to give my 2 cents because, well, I get a lot of comments about BitBoy, alright? I get a lot of comments. Once more, no hate towards him, but it's kind of fake, I find, but maybe it's not, maybe it's not. Toneface says, there are several reasons for this correction to the image. If you can't even name a single reason, you have a lot to learn about the blockchain. And that's pretty funny. So he's basically saying, know the difference. Crypto with a fixed supply, which has Bitcoin, Litecoin, ADA, XLM, Link, XRP, Bitcoin, Cash, and Dash. And then crypto with an theoretical unlimited supply, Ethereum, Doge, DOT, Sol, Tron, XMR, EOS, and SHIB. Now, one thing with Ethereum is that even though there is officially an unlimited supply, it doesn't really work that way because with the deteriorating amount of Ethereum coming into the space, eventually it'll kind of become it won't really add anymore. So there is a bound. There's basically an upper bound. And in terms of, I guess Ethereum specifically, they're actually going to make it deflationary in a couple of weeks from now as well. So that is not completely true. However, he likes to add all of these coins into the bottom tier. I believe because he's talking about these all being centralized and not truly decentralized like Bitcoin. So theoretically speaking, if the people were to come together, they could decide to actually make it so there's more coins. And with Bitcoin, since it's a truly decentralized system, nobody can actually issue that in, which is also not completely true, but all right. And there was a really big debate about that in the comment section because it's a pretty dumb little statement to make. I mean, I don't really get why you would do that. Panos said XRP not only has a fixed supply, but it's also deflationary. Maybe you should spend some time learning the basics instead of spreading misinformation and embarrassing yourself. Jean-Marie said deflationary and more decentralized. Dag said they issued illegal securities and centralized nodes on servers don't count as decentralized. So where's your actual proof? And there's a little fun back and forward. You are misinformed. Nobody issued any illegal securities and there are no centralized nodes. Anyone can run a node and there are over 900 all over the world. Ripple runs only 6. A little bit back and forth once more. Sure, I'll believe you on that if you like. My point is that it's still governments by a small group of people, or governed, I think, by a small group of people. It is mutable, censorable, and therefore corrupt. Bitcoin is immutable. Once the transaction is made, there's no going back. Let's just leave this in the past, huh? It's pretty funny how people like to, for example, look up old information about XRP or give a certain image that they've had for a little while and just kind of try to push it through, because obviously XRP is decentralized and obviously this is just because he could, right? Saying they issued illegal securities, that's just because they can. The fun fact is that people are praising Bitcoin way too much. It could literally be so that the SEC is eventually going to rule Bitcoin as a security. It's possible. Don't think it's not possible, right? And that's why today is actually an extremely important day, because today we'll hear more about whether Ripple can actually question William Hinman about the speech or not, or at least if they came to a conclusion, or whether the judge has to intervene. So it's going to be extremely important. But think about it for yourself as well, guys. Think about it for yourself. That they stoop so low, saying XRP is an illegal security, or I guess a security that's how do you say it again? Unregistered security. There we go. Yeah. Ethereum could be the same type of situation, though. And the other fact about centralized nodes, whatever, man. Let these guys talk. Just, what do they say always? Like, don't argue with idiots, something like that. Not going to call him an idiot, but I will put that little line in there. All right, Kenwood Capital posted, sell XRP and buy back in, or sell some XRP and hold for the next cycle. Thoughts? Well, why sell XRP at all? I mean, I'm not selling XRP mostly because I don't want to take the risk. Some of my friends actually tell me, yeah, you just sell now and try to buy back cheaper, man. It's smart. And I keep telling them, yeah, it's a thing you could do, but it's a risky thing, because what if you never get the chance to buy back cheaper? And that's why I don't really do it. One thing you should understand as well about XRP is that it's a coin which almost always has the same type of pattern, where if the entire crypto market rushes, is mostly Bitcoin first, then some altcoins, then XRP. It very often goes in that type of little cycle, but the entire lawsuit, could actually be one of the first times where XRP initiates an entire new bull run, or entire new, just joyful period of time in the crypto space. Because I believe firmly that the price of XRP will go up if they win or not. If they win, not even depending on whether or not we're in a bull or bear market. I guess if we're in a really bull market, the price would go up more because more people are excited, more people just randomly buy in. Then again, it might actually be so that this XRP pump is going to ignite again the big bull market for Bitcoin and whatnot as well, as people will again have some more faith in crypto regulation from here on forward. Then again, I mean, whatever might come out of this speech from William Hinman, it might actually turn out that Ethereum is even a security, or at least that there's some scare for more coins being taken off of exchanges. That might actually be something negative, which we can kind of uncover a little bit of today. Let us see, but it's interesting to think about. On that same note of the lawsuit, Brybo said, in my experience of hiring lawyers, I was the client, and nothing was presented without my knowledge and consent. My question is, who is the SEC lawyer's client? Or are they just loose cannons? And I don't know anything about this, by the way, guys. Jeremy Hogan said, that's a great question. Seems that the client is the SEC itself, but the chain of command is strange. I'm researching this, but the buck seems to stop with the Director of Enforcement, a position that has been unfulfilled for a while. The new director starts this week, however, so that could be interesting. I mean, they're making some crazy decisions. You do sometimes wonder who exactly authorizes those as well. And then a couple of pieces of news that I wanted to share with you guys. Cardano holding up well for these reasons, according to crypto analyst Benjamin Cohen. About Cardano, all I wanted to actually say to you guys is that they're expanding like crazy, and the market right now is not doing proper, but it's a good thing for Cardano. If it's so bullish, people are buying Cardano more so for the concept, and right now people are just holding because they believe in the idea, but not necessarily buying like crazy en masse. So Cardano has more time to expand itself before another really extremely bullish cycle comes, and it can actually start to take over more with its actual utility, and most likely get some migration going from Ethereum. Then the Dubai Bank, Emirates NBD, issues a crypto investment warning. Just wanted to quickly share that. I thought Dubai was so happy with it, but apparently there's a couple of warnings being placed for customers on crypto investments. Notably, the bank issued a warning during its recent update webinar. Might not be something too big, but it's something to think about, that even the countries where some of these cryptos are properly regulated might still warn you all the way through for it. And that's never going to change, I think, because banks will always keep warning. Yeah, it's the system. Grayscale Investment launches Grayscale Decentralized Finance Fund. This is the last piece of news that we have. It's basically Grayscale has a lot of these different funds that you can buy into, and one of the things which they just added was a new fund with 10 projects: Uni, Ava, Comp, and a couple other ones. Let's see here: Curve, Maker, Sushi Swap, Synthetics, Yearn, and Uma, and Banker. I don't actually own Uma, by the way. I don't even know what that is. Apparently, it's this popular DeFi. I don't know what else to say there. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's a protocol, but Uma protocol. Now, I don't know exactly what that does. If it's really popular, let me know in the comment section down below. But apparently, Uni makes up half of the entire portfolio, with 50% of the fund being held in a decentralized exchange native token, Ava 10%, and BNT holds the smallest of just 2%. But it's pretty interesting to me. I thought they already had a DeFi fund. Maybe it wasn't them. I'm not too sure about that. I guess there's different DeFi funds all around the world anyway. So, I mean, who cares? Guys, make sure you check out the Bybit competition. Link is down below. The more people we get, and you can still sign up for the next 8.5 days, the more the prizes are going to be. And once more, in theory, you don't have to be the best trader to win. We will see, though, all right? We will see. Maybe eventually a couple of good people will show up and actually win it with some high percentages like this right here. Right now, this person has a 50% profit and actually is going to win 1,500 extra people. We'll see. This number might go up like crazy, might not. Depends on how many people show up. But if we get 7 more people in, let's quickly see. We up the amount already to 7,500 XRP in total, which is this bracket right here, which means he's going to win another additional. You guys get how it works, all right? So sign up. Make sure you do that. Make sure you read through it, though, right here, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video.